It's time for our weekend energies readings, everybody. I'm Erin, and I provide a 3-card reading for all 12 signs to reveal what messages Spirit is providing for the next 72 hours, forecasting your weekend. And welcome to your weekend energies, Taurus. We are starting out with the 6 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. So with the 6 of Cups starting you out, we are looking at being grateful for the things that have happened to you in the past that make you who you are today. So I feel like, Taurus, that's saying that you are feeling very happy about who you are today, very comfortable with some decisions you've made, not just the normal self-love, but you are definitely feeling good about yourself, and that's wonderful. Then you have your Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, we're talking about mental clarity and being able to get to the other side, something that is more emotionally involved, something that requires you to really think about it and use your skills, your mental skills and acuity to get out of it. So you're really on top of your game that way. So mind and heart are definitely working well for you this week, Taurus. Then we have the 9 of Swords, and with the 9 of Swords, that one is talking about stress, being overwhelmed by something. So I feel like your Ace of Swords is there to protect you from that 9 of Swords, to help make sure that you can make it through and get through this. So with that being said, I think that's part of the reason that you are feeling so self-confident, because it's going to be necessary for you this weekend, Taurus. Something is going to require you to be your fabulous self, and you must be able to answer that call. So nothing wrong with a little self-challenge. So you're feeling good about yourself, you're feeling very confident, and something is going to cause you to have to display that newfound courage, that newfound confidence, and don't be afraid to do it. That's what this weekend is about, this Taurus, and that's what I'm seeing for you this weekend. And welcome to your weekend energies, Virgo. Let's get started with the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So a nice strong money card. So I wouldn't say that money is anything that you're going to need to worry about this weekend, Virgo, but you do have some challenge going on here. You have the 7 of Swords talking about knowing when to keep your ideas to yourself, being creative but not sharing it, not quite yet. So there's something that you are on the verge of, or something that you really want to create for yourself. Not necessarily reinventing the wheel where you're creating something brand new, Virgo, but this is something that you have taken the time and effort to put together, and you don't really want to share it with the wrong people. You're going to be very careful with who you share the idea with, and this is also something that is going to require strong clarity of mind and really thinking about what is best for you. Then you have your Knight of Swords, and with the Knight of Swords, we're talking about being of the mindset where you want things to be rational and logical. You really want to understand things, and you want to get to the bottom of it. So you're not going to be taking the candy-coated version of anything this this weekend. You're going to want it, with both barrels. Good luck, because that really does require some fortitude, some strength of character. So Virgo, you might be getting called on the carpet because you're insisting that people tell you the truth. And really, the truth is really pretty hard to handle in most cases. So you'll see. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, just saying that money is going to be good for you this weekend. It's not going to be anything you feel you need to worry about, to the point where you're just going to have that strong sense of security, strong sense of feeling really good about your financial situation. So it's just going to go right off your back. So that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend, Virgo. And welcome to your weekend energies, Capricorn. We are starting with the Hierophant, so some serious spiritual guidance happening for you. Oh my goodness, you have another power card. You have Death, and then you have the Page of Cups. So I feel like your spiritual journey is just getting started, Capricorn, and this weekend something is going to be really big. It's going to knock your socks off, something in regard to the spiritual realm. The reason I'm saying that is you do have the Hierophant, and he is there to make sure that you are getting your spiritual, your daily allowance of spirituality. He's there to make sure that you are growing in your spiritual self. So he's there for that, but then we have death there, and death is actually the end of something to bring you into another part of your life, another chapter, something like a final ending, definitely a separation between old and new. So with the Hierophant being there, and he's the one who's guiding you spiritually, I just feel like he and death are working together for you, Capricorn, and that your spiritual self is going to be highly enlightened. You're going to have a really spiritual weekend. Now, whether that means that you are paying attention to what's going on around you and you're equating that to the spiritual realm, something big is going to be happening for you, and you're going to be more in tune with that. It's going to become a bigger part of you, and it's going to be the new chapter for you. And then we have the Page of Cups. With the Page of Cups, we are looking at guidance again, and creativity, romance, just enjoyment of emotions altogether. Very emotional period of time for you. So pairing that with the spirituality, I find that that's going to be really, really good for you, Capricorn. Really get you outside of yourself to bring you back into yourself, if you get me. So lots of spiritual stuff going on for you, and you're ready for it. Something is ended for you so that this can happen. And that's what I'm seeing for you this weekend, Capricorn. And welcome to your weekend energies, Cancer. We are beginning with the High Priestess. Very nice. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. And I always like when there's that balance there with your challenge and then with your action. And then you have the High Priestess kind of officiating over everything. So what that means to me, Cancer, is that with the High Priestess being your first card and in that high position, that her intuition and the wish for your spiritual development is going to be important to you this weekend as well. She's there saying that it needs to begin. And you're actually at a position or point in your life, Cancer, where you're like, yes, I agree. I would like to be more in tune to my spiritual self. I would like to be more enlightened when it comes to just the ways of the world. And I want to begin to trust myself more. I want to be open to those messages from my higher self. And I know that I have it in me to really, really be better spiritually, really be more in tune. So you're wanting that, and it's coming for you. It's coming to you if you accept it. Then you have your challenge card, your Six of Swords. With the Six of Swords, we're talking about a sense of peace restored. So after a period of some serious difficulty, unpleasantness, some things that you would rather not have been involved with but had to be, something like that has ended for you, and now that peace that you used to have has been restored to you. I feel like that's tied in very much to your spiritual awakening, your spiritual enlightenment. You're looking at it in a different way, so automatically it's going to feel different to you. And then with the Eight of Wands, we're talking about really having been through a time where you were expected to handle a lot of things at one time. Not only that, but there were other things going on. So a very tumultuous period in your life, Cancer. And I feel like that has ended. I feel like that's what that end was, to bring the peace back to your life. And now the High Priestess is there to make sure that you begin that trip to a better you, a more relaxed you, a happier you. So that is what I'm seeing for you, Cancer. And welcome to your weekend energy, Scorpio. We are starting out with the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Moon. So you've got action going on. So you're going to be taking care of some business this weekend, Scorpio. And I always like that when you feel like, I mean, you can have a great time. You can have definitely take care of your playtime, but you could also be very productive on the weekend because there's nothing stopping you from doing what you need to do. If you need to clean your house, I personally love to clean my house, but if you need to clean your house, well, then do it. And the weekend is the time for that. So let's see what the King and the Knight are talking about. With the King of Wands, we're talking about leadership, wanting to inspire others to do good things. You want to be the one who is doing that. So seeking out some opportunities to do that. If you already are in a position where you can exude that compassion and that leader gene, pass that on, then by all means, let's get to it. This weekend, Scorpio, you're going to want to be doing that, spreading your experience, spreading your influence, and helping to make, well, not necessarily the world a better place. I don't want to be hokey like that, but definitely sharing your experience so that somebody can skip that step, or so that somebody can go, aha, and really work on something. And then you have the Knight of Wands, and with the Knight of Wands, you are talking about being really anxious to go. So those two do go together, but luckily the King is representing that leadership, that being in charge. So it's going to temper that Knight of Wands, and you're going to find yourself being just okay. You're going to be just fine, and then you're going to want to move forward. You're going to have that energy to move forward, but you feel confident about it, and you have the King there to help you with that. But I really feel like you are the King of Wands in this case, where you are sharing your information, you are sharing your energy. So the Knight is within you, and you're gonna have that little battle inside yourself about how should I go about doing this, and you will come out on top because you have the Moon here, and the Moon is talking about vision, being visionary, just like the King of Wands is talking about having that strong sense of purpose. And the Moon is also saying that you're trusting yourself, your intuition. So you're really in a good place to be helping other people and to be the leader. So by all means, Scorpio, go out there and lead this weekend. And that is what I am seeing for you. And welcome to your weekend energies, Pisces. So we are starting with the Queen of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So money is surrounding you this week, and you've got that balance of the money there. So let's go ahead and look at your financial cards first then, Pisces. So with the Page and the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles is representing financial opportunity, but a reliable source for that. So a really good lead or a really good opportunity for you in the financial realm. You being diligent about your money, whatever you feel you need to do to improve your financial situation, well, then that's what is being required of you. This is what the universe is asking you to do. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. With the Two of Pentacles, we're talking about being adaptable. Your resourcefulness is going to be at its height this weekend, Pisces. You are going to, like I said, you're going to be in control of your finances and things that your material world is going to be in control. So that Two of Pentacles is just saying, if it does happen to get a little shaky, if you do happen to have some challenges, Pisces, that's going to be okay because you're ready for it. And the Two of Pentacles, along with the Page, are working for you, saying, yes, you are going to be a lot better with handling your money. And even if things do get a little shaky, we've got the Two saying that you're going to be able to just balance that right out. You also have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups does talk about that a little bit. She's able to, she helps you be more aware and more involved with what the community needs, what everyone needs. So again, feeling more confident in your financial realm, and then in your emotional realm, feeling very capable of helping other people, having that strong sense of compassion, and definitely feeling like that is kind of controlling how you're thinking, your rational being. So those two together are very powerful. So I think you're going to do a lot of good this weekend, Pisces. Whether or not you realize it, you're going to be doing a lot of good for yourself and other people. And that is what I'm seeing for you. Hello, and welcome to your weekend energies, Aries. We are starting with the Page of Wands. We have Judgment. We have the Eight of Swords. So I like that power card for you, Aries. Judgment is always good to have around. It's good to put yourself in check. Really take a good look at what's going on. What are you doing? Are you liking what you're seeing? I feel like having that in your reading this weekend, Aries, is saying that some introspection is going to be happening for you. Getting the chance to see yourself, maybe even through how others see you. How interesting is that? A little scary too, but I feel like Judgment for you is not just saying self-assessment. She's actually saying assessment in general of you, though. So it's yourself, how others look at you, how others see you, your place in the community. I just feel like you're going to be under the microscope this weekend, not in a bad way, because you are doing great. Aries, you feel very strong and very confident. That's why Judgment is there for you right now, because you can take it. So very good for you, and you should embrace your critique from others, your own critiquing of yourself. Be accepting of it. Learn something from it. Then we have your Page of Wands. With the Page of Wands, we are talking about being very optimistic and enthusiastic when it comes to something new. And maybe even that's how you can invigorate or blow some new life into something that you're already into, something that you're already doing. So very willing to make things more enjoyable, make things more entertaining, more appealing to yourself. And then with the Eight of Swords, we're talking about kind of feeling trapped, feeling like you could be stuck in a rut. So again, with the self-assessment and accepting the critiquing from others of yourself, with that Page of Wands talking about being very optimistic and enthusiastic about change. So that Eight of Swords is just reminding you, yes, you need to be willing and open to do some changing, because if not, it could have you feeling a little claustrophobic, physically, emotionally. So beware of that and be willing to do what it takes to change it up. And that is what I am seeing for you, Aries. Welcome to your weekend energies, Leo, and let us start with the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So we're talking about some money here, Leo. We are. But let's go ahead. I feel like looking at your Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is talking about foresight and having something that you've invested time and effort in come out on finish up in your behalf, on your behalf. So that Three of Wands, that action is saying that your creativity, your cooperation, things that you have worked on in the past are you're finally starting to see the payoff. It's something that has been long term, and you've had to be patient with. Leo, it's coming out in your favor. That being willing to wait and be patient. And since we have the money going on here with the 10 and the Knight of Pentacles, I would say that we are definitely talking about the financial realm or money. So with the 10 of Pentacles, we are talking about being able to be consistent and feel like you are within a healthy range financially. Oftentimes it's how you were raised to deal with money, or just your past, remembering your mistakes, your victories with money, and letting the best rise to the top, like the cream. So really learning how to be friends with your money, how to make it work for you, and not be a slave to the time clock. Most of us are on the time clock, but I feel like that 10 of Pentacles is saying that your experience with money, your past, present, and your future experiences with money could be really beneficial and lucrative for you, Leo. This might be a point in your life where you're going to get better with that. And so you have some insight. And you also have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is saying that you really want to have security and stability, but you actually have faith in your past efforts, and you know that all of that work is going to pay off. So oddly enough, in this case, the Knight is almost kind of patient, saying, be patient and your finances will work out for you. So, and the 10 of Pentacles also saying that you just have to have faith in how you handle money and it will work out for you. So definitely, these cards are all talking to each other. It's going to be a kind of an awakening weekend for you, where you are going to become more financially secure, and that's going to help everything else. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Leo. Hello and welcome to your weekend energies, Sagittarius. We are starting out with the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So you have some balance with your ladies here, with your Queen of Swords and your Queen of Wands. So your challenge and your action really like that balance, and they're both the queens. So with the Queen of Swords, of course, we're talking about being able to figure things out, not be so confused by things that are confusing, that are put there for us to give thought to and process and work through it. But with the Queen of Swords, you know that you're going to be more capable of working through it. It's going to be a lot easier. You're going to come to a conclusion a lot quicker. With the Queen of Wands, we're looking at your action, and with the Queen of Wands, we're looking at a strong sense of accomplishment, being very inspired and optimistic about future projects, and just really feeling like you've got some things going on, and wanting to offer up, help other people. So what you're learning, you're willing to share, you want to benefit other people with what you've learned and what you've accomplished. So very good nurturing weekend for you. You're going to want to be there for other people, inspire other people, help other people figure things out. So wherever that may take you, Sagittarius. Then your Five of Pentacles. Now the Five of Pentacles is kind of the card that makes you feel financial loss, makes you feel like you are not competent really in your finances. You're not where you would like to be with your material realm, with the material, with your finances. But that's okay. With your queens here, it sounds like you're going to be able to balance that. You're going to be able to help yourself. So like help others and help yourself. Be able to take care of your financial realm. It's going to be rocky, of course, because you have that feeling like you are being left out, like you are not getting what you feel you deserve. But that's kind of where you have to be sometimes to truly appreciate what is coming for you, or maybe even what you already have, Sagittarius. Just coming to appreciate what you already have. Think about that for a minute. And that is what I am seeing for you. And welcome to you, Gemini. We are starting out with the Seven of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So with the emotional cards here, and I like that they're the 7 and the 8, I just feel like that succession is kind of saying that we should talk about them first. So with the 7 of Cups, we are looking at choices that are being made for your best possible interest, and being able to really integrate all of you, your intuition, your mind, your heart, your spirit, everything combining to make that best possible choice for you. And then with the 8 of Cups, we're talking about seeking more meaning in your life. Decisions are going to be you're going to be asked to make some decisions that will definitely change your life for the better, maybe even be a turning point within your life. So some big questions are going to be asked, or there's going to be some big decisions that have to be made. And the heart is probably going to be where your answer lies. But just remember to, truly think things through. But they're going to be issues that really touch your heart, are really emotionally based, so you will have to be careful and choose wisely, right? And then with the Four of Pentacles is talking about economic stability and really feeling like you are on point as far as your finances go. But one of those things with the Four of Pentacles that is being considered in that is your social activity. Are we going to be curtailing some of our social activity? So again, that emotional realm with the financial realm. So you might have to sacrifice some of your social activities if they involve spending more money than you should right now. So maybe entertaining at home, maybe being more of a homebody. And so therefore you're going more into those choices that are going to make your life better, right? And that one's not so hard. That one's not so bad. I actually love to entertain at home. And if you don't, Gemini, maybe you will learn to love to be the host, or the hostess with the mostest. And that is what I'm seeing for you. Hello and welcome to your weekend energies, Libra. We are beginning with an emotional card. We're beginning with the Ten of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles. Oh, and more emotion. We have the Nine, so the 10 and the 9. Some succession with the emotional cards. So they're talking to us. They are drawing our attention. So let's look at the 10. The 10 of Cups is talking about true purposeful living. You feel really confident about why you're here right now. Not saying you have the answer to life, or that you know why you were put here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're just really feeling good about where you're at, who you are. You're just feeling really good about yourself, Libra, and there's nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong at all. That Ten of Cups is inviting love and joy and happiness, everything that spells that to you, Libra. So, excuse me, very strong emotional pull for you this weekend. Just really feeling it. Even if that means you're bringing it to you, like you're reaching out to people, you're wanting that connection. I feel like that's a healthy outlet for you, and that's something that you were really craving this weekend. You need your people, not just family. I'm talking about love, the people that you love, the people you invest your emotions in. You're seeking their company. And then with the Nine of Cups, we are talking about a feeling like magic is in the air. So much happiness and feeling like wishes are fulfilled, and very very content. You're really happy with the way things that are going for you in the emotional realm right now. Like there is magic in the air. I love that expression for the Nine of Cups. You feel like magic is in the air. So that time that you want with your loved ones is going to be awesome. It's going to be wonderful. Whether it be how it's done, the people that do become involved in it, it's just going to be really, really good for you emotionally. And of course, that's your core. That's going to build everything else up, Libra. So yay for you on that note. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is saying that your career and your money are going to be doing very well indeed, that there's going to be an upswing in enthusiasm and productivity, and you are really going to be on your A game in that realm as well, and in that respect. So really, like I said, having a strong emotional base, especially for Libra, because Libra, you are a very emotional being, a very emotional creature. So having your emotions really being fed, your soul really being cared for, it's going to go into your financial realm. And that's exciting news, Libra. Your financial realm is going to benefit from that fulfillment that you're getting emotionally. And I am excited to see what that means for you. And that is what I'm seeing for you. Hello and welcome to your Weekend Energies, Aquarius. We are starting with the Star. Lovely. And guess what, Aquarius? The star represents you in the tarot deck. She is the card that is connected to Aquarius. We have the Ten of Swords and we have the Knight of Cups. So seeing as our girl here is directly connected to you, Aquarius, let's go ahead and address our star. The star represents huge inspiration, positive change, new ideas, just really feeling like exploring something new is where you want to be, what you want to do. Really being in tune with your creative self, Aquarius, and really being comfortable in your exact skin. What makes you you? You're really feeling that this week. Having the star as your lead card and being your card in the tarot deck, really saying that you are having a strong sense of self. You're going to be very confident in the things that you do. You are going to be very open to new ideas and really good at how to implement them, how to get them going, get them off the ground. So your creativity is going to be at an all-time high, Aquarius. Take advantage of that. Then we have your challenge, your Ten of Swords. With the Ten of Swords, we are talking about overcoming something, ending a period of unpleasantness, a period of time where you just didn't feel like you were in control of your life, where you felt almost adrift. And now that's over with. You are being brought some peace. You are feeling the ability to move on and really move into something new. So with that Ten of Swords going along with the star saying that inspiration, new ideas, new beginnings are very appealing to you. It's definitely something that you want and you crave. It's going to be happening for you. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups talking about flirtation. I feel in this case it is in tandem with creativity. I feel like that flirtation is with new ideas and being open to new mediums and just really being open to new ideas, inspiration, creativity. So a very exciting weekend for you as far as matters of the heart go, your spiritual realm, your art, whatever art inspires you, be that music, painting, any type of medium that lets you express yourself. You're going to be all about that this week in Aquarius, and that's good because the universe is saying it right now is your time for that. And that is what I am seeing for you.